Hello, hello. Hey, Westside. Hey, Doug. Hey, lurkers. How is everybody? Hey, MJ. Hey, Jay. Oh, you said you wanted to see your 2 coins that you got. Here they are. This is your Australian $10. And your Bahamas. Big old giant $5 coin. Hey, Eden. So a little bit of minor bad news for tonight. I don't have a scope right now. My scope cam died. And the one that I got to replace it isn't going to work. So I got to send that back and get a different one. So hopefully I'll be scopage again by next week. So we're stuck with just the overhead camera for tonight. It's alright. We'll make do. So what's going on with you guys? Anybody doing anything interesting? Any cool finds or anything? Hey, productive is what matters, right? Online coin auction. Figured bid just one more time on 2 coins. Getting the bill for both. Hey, at least you got them. You're working, you'll be listening. You'll enjoy working. Did any of you guys live in the path of the total solar eclipse that's happening on the 8th? No, we're not. The path starts in Texas. And then it runs up across the nation through Maine. School's canceled just for an eclipse. Yeah, the areas that is going to be a totality. They've been telling everybody to stock up on stuff because they think that there's going to be so many people bombarding the area that stuff's going to run out. And I guess the National Guard's going to be there. Yeah, Angela's home. She's outside right now. I'm sure she'll pop in at some point. Yeah, sounds like it's going to be cool. Before we had to make the decision to shut the modeling thing down, we were trying to figure out a way to get somewhere that was in its path to go and do a shoot during the totality. That's something that's rarely ever been done. But alas, was not to be. I guess the next total solar eclipse that will be visible in the U.S. after this one will be in 2044. So 20 years to wait for the next one. Yeah, apparently this one's gonna have a wider area that it's gonna cover, and the totality is gonna be, I think they said like 8 minutes or something like that, so twice as long as the last one. Just remember, if you guys want to go look at it, make sure you have eye protection. Don't look at the sun. Now here it'll probably get, on a guess, we'll probably get like 80% or something like that. 70, somewhere in there. Alright, let's get the beginning stuff out the way. For anybody new, payments made via PayPal. Use Cheapskate Coins at gmail.com and use goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App using the same email. Cheapskate Coins at gmail.com. If you use Cash App, it will say Louis Gachera. That's me. You are in the right place. Shipping is $6 to $23. $6 being the little purple bubble mailers, $23 being a large flat rate box. If you want your package sent registered, there's an additional $35 charge on top of that. It is the only way you can insure coins through the mail. If you're new, you can't get stuff tonight. You just have to send an email by the end of the night. Email has to have your personal info, shipping info, your channel name, which payment method you're going to use, and what email you use for that payment method for invoicing purposes. If you do not get the email by the end of the night, you will not get anything, and we never ship without payment. Here is our Facebook link. If you're on Facebook, go give us a follow. Tonight's lot list is on there. As always, it is the top post. We also have a mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, shoot us an email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com, and say, add me to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you will get the lot list at least a couple days before every sale. And as soon as you get the lot list, you do have the ability to pre-purchase items from that list. We are no longer requiring payments right away. If you pre-purchase stuff, you will now be invoiced after the stream. Of course, when we put the lot list on there the day of the sale, all items that were purchased and pre-purchased have been removed. So what is on that list is what is available. You need ideas for videos? You should do a video about why you're going to give Cheapskate Coins your entire collection. All right, let's get this thing going. You may just do that. I won't hold my breath. Because I'm nice. And you like me. Alright, so the first 9 lots went in pre-sale. So that was the bag of coins, the 100 countries boxes, and the full rolls. We actually ended up selling 6 of the 100 countries boxes so I ended up having to scramble to get 4 more of them put together. That was an adventure. So we are kicking off tonight. I'm actually surprised this one even made it to the sale. Usually Jag fans jumps on all these as soon as they're on there. So normally when we have these, they're the $10 ones. This one is not. This one is the Flamingo Hilton $7 gaming token. It is 3/9 fine silver. It is 0.64 ounces. And it is going for 18 bucks. $0.999 fine. $7. Anybody? I think silver right now is sitting at what, like 20, 24, 40 something? What is silver at right now? Give me 1 sec. I'll go yellow for 1 sec. Bear with me. 24.41 is the current silver melt. So melt value alone on this thing is $15.62. So you're getting it for $1.18, or no, $2.18 over melt. Not bad. Man, $2.18 over melt. Nobody wants it. Pure silver. All right. Moving on. All right, coinage. All right, kicking off world silver tonight is Germany. And we are starting off with the 1966 F5 marks. 62.5% silver. It is Gem BU. And going for 30 bucks. Hey, Ringmaster Ray. Anybody? God, glare. By the way, tonight's the last chance to get a sellout for this month. All right, moving on to the 1971 L. 5 marks. This is their 100-year anniversary coin. 62.5% silver proof. 200,000 of these ever made. And going to Westside for 14. Congrats, Westside. Too slow on that one, Hidden. Westside beat you. Alright, there's lots of cool stuff. I'm sure we'll get something. That was very shiny. Next up, 1975 G. Albert Schweitzer 5 mark. 62.5% silver. Jim BU proof like. Going for $12. Anybody? And again, sorry for not being able to show stuff under the scope tonight. The scope died, so we are without a scope at the moment. All right, moving on. To the 1972 G. Olympiad, 10 marks. 62.5% silver, Jim BU proof like. And again, going for $12. Trying to find angles to give you an idea that won't glare out the camera. Hey, Jason. Hey, sounds good. Anybody? All right, moving on. Last one from Germany is 1995 D, 10 marks. 62.5% silver proof. And going to Westside. Congrats, sir. Hidden, you gotta be faster if you're gonna beat Westside tonight. He's on the trigger. Hidden needs a Red Bull. Should be done for the night. That's sacrilege. Alright, this next one is very cool. This one is the 1967 10 kroner from Denmark. It's the first time we've ever had one of these. 80% silver, GMBU satin. 419,542 of these were minted, but then the mint melted down. 78,383 of them. This one's going for 35 bucks. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous coin. So if you do the math on that, so at 419, 542 minus 78,383. So that means 341,159 actually made it out into the world after the big chunk of them got melted down. Anybody? This might be one of the only times you see one of these. Wow, nobody wants this, all right? Moving on then. That is surprising. I thought sure somebody would have wanted that. All right, 1962 Liberia dollar went in pre-sale, so we are on to the 2006 $20 Liberia. This is 3 nines fine silver. Proof decam. A History of America series, ratification of the Constitution. Going for 22 bucks. Surprised more people aren't into these Liberia coins. I mean, it's pure silver. How can you go wrong? Why does Liberia do so many United States themed coins? It's because Liberia is the country that's known as Little America. So the history of Liberia is when slavery was abolished, America had this cool idea of, oh, well, okay, let's, we don't have slaves anymore, so let's send them all back to Africa, except for none of them by that point had ever been to Africa. Most of them had been born here. So they ended up in Liberia, and you know, of course, the only way they knew how to run a country was what they were used to, which was how America was run. So Liberia became Little America over in Africa. And to this day, they still do U.S. themed stuff on all their stuff. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it. Yeah, one of the dumber ideas that America had. So yeah, I mean, it's cool American history. They're pure silver coins. I'm amazed more people don't want these things. Most people see these things as just being garbage. I know when the day comes, I'm gonna try and build a Liberia collection. I like the coins. I think they're all very cool. You know, and honestly, because there is so little interest, the prices are very low. And the mintages on these things are really low too. Eventually there's going to come a time that suddenly interest is going to jump on these things and then the prices are going to skyrocket. It's going to happen, I guarantee it. Alright, moving on. Alright, next up we have one coin from the Netherlands. It is the 1964 1 gulden. 72% silver, Gem BU. Check that out. That thing is gorgeous. Going for $12. That beautiful condition at $12. Come on, how can you go wrong? Those of you that have some Netherlands in your collection, how many of them look that good? It's actually Netherlands Antilles. I forgot to put the Antilles on the list. So it's the Antilles province of the Netherlands. Let me fix that real quick. Netherlands Antilles. There we go. There we go. Now it's right. Anybody? All right, moving on. All right, next up, we got two coins from Hungary. Both of these are rare coins. They're very low mintage. First up, 1993 200 forint. 50% silver, proof, 30,000 minted. NGC list on this coin is $42. We're doing it for 30. And it's got the Hungary National Bank. Anytime you see a coin that says Magyar, that's Hungary. Anybody? Only 30,000 of these ever existed. You can almost bet a bunch of them have been melted down, just like everything else. And nobody. Alright, guess nobody wants rare coins tonight. Well, this one's even rarer, so I guess nobody's going to want it, right? 1995, 200 for it. This is the one that has Deke Ferenc on it. 15,000 of these ever minted. NGC list, $52. Again, doing it for 30. Alright, moving on. It's kind of interesting, and someday one of you will have to explain it to me, that coins that have, you know, billions of them were minted, you guys will buy left and right, but then ones that are very, very, very tiny mintages, you guys tend to never buy. I don't understand that. Someday one of you guys are going to have to explain that to me. I think it'd be the other way around. Alright, next up, going to Austria. Got 2 coins tonight from Austria. First one, 1969, 25 shilling. 80% silver proof. 43,600 of these ever made. Over $18. I've always been a fan of that reverse. I like that reverse. I think it looks cool. Hopefully you told your email for the future that we are not spam, so it doesn't do it again. I'm sure we'll get more down the road. That was out of that big bulk that I got. I was amazed how many Canadian pennies and nickels were in it. All right, moving on. I was actually surprised CM Silver didn't snag some of these, because normally he's all over the rare ones. Next up, 1976, 100 shilling. 64% silver BU. This is the 1,000 year anniversary coin. Commemorative. Over $18. God, it's hard to really give you the detail right now. Glare. Let's bring this down a little bit closer and get it to focus. And this one's going to Doug. Congrats, Doug. All right. Next up, we got 1 coin from France tonight. the 1965 francs. $83.5% silver AU, 14 bucks. Is it better now? Anybody? All right, moving on. All right, next up, we got a bunch of rare coins from Israel. It's been a while since I've had a nice, selection to offer you guys from Israel. First one is 1981 2 shekelims. 85% silver, Jim BU satin finish. 16,316 of these were made. It's going for 45 bucks. It's on fire? No, it's not on fire. It's actually Hebrew script. It's like the words meant to be like the words are coming off the page. Does kind of look like it's... I can see why you'd think that, though. All right, moving on. Exactly, the living word. It is the Holy Land, so that makes sense. 1966 5 lirits. 90% silver BU. 32,365 minted. Going for 30 bucks. You're going to ask for a translation? You're going to have to find somebody from Israel. I don't read Hebrew. All right, moving on. To the 1972 5 lirit. 75% silver AU. 74,506 of these ever made. Over 16 bucks. It's kind of interesting on these, the variations of silver purities. You're what, 3 coins in so far in Israel. We've had 85% silver, 90% silver, and now this one is 75% silver. The next one's 50%. Kind of makes you wonder how they decide what percentage silver to put into stuff. All right, moving on. To the 1973. Again, 50% silver. It is BU 94,686 minted. Hey, mean one. See, I'm the same way. I know for a lot of people it's just, you know, probably that it's just a country that they're not really collecting right now, but I love everything, so I always look at it, especially when it comes to like super rare coins with very low mintages, grab them while you have the opportunity. Because if you decide, you know, like with the hungry coins or with these, if you decide down the road, hey, I'm going to go ahead and start doing this country now, you may never see one of these again. These are all really low mintage coins. So if you think there's even a slight chance that you're going to start collecting on any of these countries, yeah, grab them while you can, for sure. I'm the same way. I like all of them. Even Sweden. As boring as Sweden's coins look, I still like them. All right, moving on. To the 1973 10 liret. I'm sure I'm probably saying that word wrong. I doubt it's pronounced liret, but that's how I say it. 90% silver BU. 123,953 minted. Over 28 bucks. Israel's 25th anniversary. So this is actually a commemorative. Need a better budget. See, one way to help that, as you guys know, I'm always going to find the cool stuff eventually. So just buy from nobody but me. That way all of your budget can go to the cool stuff that I bring you. All right, moving on. Plus, you know I'm going to give you fair prices on everything. Next up, 1974 10 liret. So 90% silver, BU 108,547 minted. Going for 30 bucks. You already asked Richard won't adopt you. 24. On which one? On the 73 west side? Is that what you're asking? That came in after I put the 74 up, so I just want to make sure. $24 for the 73? Yeah, I can do that. 73 is going to West Side for $24. Gratzer. Anybody on this one? The 74. Now you're done. Are you sure you're done? I still have lots of really good stuff coming. All right, moving on. And the last one from Israel. The 1977 25 Lyrit, 50% silver BU, 36,976 minted. Going for $15. I think all of these are really cool. The Israel coins are really cool looking. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want any more of that Israel, let me know. All right, next up we got two coins from Finland. The Czechoslovakia coin went in pre-sale. $1967 10 marca. 90% silver gem BU. $20. Going to Doug. Congrats, sir. That is a gorgeous coin. And then the other one from Finland. This one's a bit of a more rare one. 1978 KN 25 marca. 50% silver, gem BU, 500,000 minted for $18. And this one is going to Hidden. Is that where they went in stripes? It is. Congrats, Hidden. Hidden, you only had $1 in credit left, so get some monies on the way. You know, if you don't want to worry about it for a while, you can always just send a check for, I don't know, 10 grand, whatever. I'll carry it for a while. All right, Singapore coin went in pre-sale. So next up is the 50 cent Australia. Which is actually it's like one of my favorite coins from Australia. I don't know. I just love these things. So this is a 1966 50 cent, 80% silver BU, 14 bucks. And that's why I like it so much. Is that is a, I don't know, that's a freaking cool reverse. I think that's awesome. The big old kangaroo, the big old emu. A lot of detail on there. That is an awesome coin. If you don't have one of these in your collection, you should definitely get one. Anybody? I never said I think you can. I just said if you want to, you can. All right, moving on. Next up, we got one coin from Sweden. And it is a rarity. 1952 5 kroner. 40% silver BU. 242,241 minted. Going for 30 bucks. Thinking of selling off some slabs. Shoot me an email. Give me a list of what you're thinking about offloading. Maybe we can work something out. If nothing else, we can work it out as credit. Anybody? All right, moving on. Next up, this is the first time we have had a coin from this country. We've had their banknotes, but never their coins. 1 second, Doug. This is 1974 15 Gultrums from Bhutan. 50% silver, gem BU, 30,000 of these ever made, going for 15 bucks. It's silver, it's rare, and it's only 15 bucks. How can you go wrong? On the 25 lira. I could go 14 bucks. That'd be the most I could do, man. I could knock $1 off. You want this one and the Israel? You got it, sir. Going to Doug. Let me dig that back out real quick before I forget. $25. There we go. Now you're sitting on your hands. Started the 12-ounce curl over here.
Okay.
Not sure what that is, but okay. Ugh. All right, where did I just leave off? That was the Bhutan. All right, the Canada dollar went in pre-sale, so we are on to Lebanon. One coin from Lebanon. Oh, a beer. Curling a beer. 1952, 50 piastres. 60% silver gem BU. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous coin. Going for $12. And going to Aaron. Congrats, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. Hi, guys.
Yay, Aaron's here. How you been, Aaron? Aaron, I know you're into the Israel coins. A bunch of them are still left if you wanted any of them. In fact, the only one that did sell was the 73 10 lira and the 77 25. All right. Next up. Yeah, Angela can feel that.
Yep.
Today she just worked day 10 in a row, and she's got to work tomorrow, so that'll be 11. And then she's finally off on Thursday.
And that's my only day off.
Yep, that's her only day off. Then she's working 6 more days. All right, next up. First one of these I've ever had. 1964 30 drachma from Greece. 83.5% silver BU. $18. Yeah, I'll show them to you again at the end.
Hi, Hedden.
Anybody? Yeah, it's the first time we've ever had one of these. We've never had the 30 drachma. All right, moving on. Next up, we got one coin from India. It is the 1942 No Dot 1 rupee. 50% silver AU, $15. Get 8 hours of work done at 6 hours and you're golden. Hey, whatever works.
I could probably do that at my job if I didn't have to deal with customers.
All right, moving on. Oh yeah, it is definitely nice making your own hours. For sure. All right, and last one for tonight from the World Silver. 1951 peso Mexico, 30% silver AU, $7. Anybody? Going to Aaron. Gratzer. All right. American coinage. Kicking off American coinage is a 1943 S Lincoln Steel Cent BU. Looking for $12 on it. Beautiful coin right there. The Czechoslovakia one, yeah, that one sold. It went in pre-sale. Anybody?
Are you going and smoking?
No, I'm almost done. All right, moving on. No, that was the one that you emailed me about, and I told you that I realized that it was actually Hungary. That was that was this one. I thought it was from Sarajevo, but it's not. It's from Hungary commemorating the Sarajevo Olympics. That's the one you're thinking of. But, yeah. Or no, not Hungary. It's from Yugoslavia. Sorry. All right. 1955, 76, and 96 all went in pre-sale. So we're on to nickels. Is it sold? No. That one didn't make it into the sale this week. $20 if you want it. So it's 1984, 250 dinara, Yugoslavia, commemorating the Sarajevo Olympics. 925 sterling silver proof, 110,000 minted, and it's $20. I'll sell it to you right now if you want it. Yeah, Yugoslavia. All right. While you're deciding on that, I'm going to move on. If you want it, let me know. Oh, all right. Cool. Let me add it to the bottom of the list real quick. 1984. 250 dinara. Yugoslavia. 92.5 percent silver. Yeah, 1 second. I'm getting it on here real quick. Proof. 110K. Minted. There you go. Going to hidden for 20 bucks. There you go. Now you can do your screenshot. Here's the coin again if you wanted the screenshot with the coin. Blah. All right, back to our regularly scheduled coin. That is really cool. 2001 Jefferson nickel proof. Over $2. It wasn't on the list, Jay. It was one that I had mentioned that I got on my stream on Friday on the Coin Talk. And he asked to see it and then decided to buy it. Anybody? $2. See, that's what happens when you miss out on the Cheapskate Coin Talk. You miss out on finding about stuff occasionally that I've got that nobody else knows about. And then you can sneak in and grab it like Hidden just did. All right, moving on. Next up, got 3 of these available. These are the 2004 Keelboat nickels, proof deep cams, $2 each. From the Westward Journey series. One going to Jay. We found 1 penny for 2024 so far. Granted, Angela said that she's been seeing some 2024 change coming through her register at work.
Granted, I don't have cash on me, so
But
I can't buy it.
What all have you seen?
I've seen dimes, I've seen pennies, I've seen nickels.
Okay, so she's seen nickels, pennies, and dimes. And one going to Doug. Anybody want the last one? Oop. All right, moving on. All right, next one, we also have 3 available. This is the... Oh, okay, Jay's buying the other keel boat. So 2 keel boats going to Jay. These are the piece metals. Also 3 available, also $2 each. Anybody?
Doug is getting one.
One to Doug. Leaves 2 left. All right, moving on. As a peace offering, you should have sent one to me. All right, and then last of these, we also have 3 available. 2005 Western Waters. Proof deep cams, and again, $2 each. One going to Doug. Two left. Now you just need the Buffalo and the 2006 Return to Monticello to finish off the proof set. A lot of people don't realize the 2006 is actually the final coin of that series. It's not just the 04 and 5s. Yeah, it is kind of a weird design for the new Washington bust. All right, moving on. I just keep hoping they'll do something with the dime soon. All right, next up, we've got 3 Barber dimes going out tonight. First one is the 1906. Ben, send a piece to Hidden. Okay. So 1 piece metal, 04 going to Hidden, courtesy of Doug. Send to Hidden. All right, 1906 Barber Diamond, fine, going for $4. Anybody? I'm never going to be able to have these for $4 for much longer because it's starting to get to the point where my price to buy these is higher than that. Do the do. Going to MJ. That's how long I've had these in my inventory. The fact that I can still sell these for $4. So good that they're getting cleared out.
Hi, MJ.
And then 11 Denver. VG for $4. If anybody wants one last shot at that BU Barber, I've still got it. Rick just got back in his shop yesterday.
I ain't going to.
So I haven't had a chance to go and take them up to sell them to him yet.
Congrats, MJ.
So all of those super nice coins.
This would be 1969.
I believe so, yeah. It was like 1916 Denver or something like that. But I'd have to look to make sure. And then the last of these is the 16 plain date VG. Also going for $4. Maybe in a Rickson holder. And going to MJ. Congrats, sir.
MJ. Looking.
Okay, but you're looking for a dime in a stack of Indians. Obviously, it's not going to be in a stack of Indians.
Okay.
These are quarters.
No.
Maybe it was a slab. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. No, sorry. It wasn't in a original holder. It was out of that one set.
That's why I was looking at the dimes. Because I don't want the dimes.
Actually, I think it's in here, actually. 1 second. Yeah, I think it's in this stack somewhere. Yep, here it is. Yeah, it was this one. God, I wish I had my scope working right now.
Here.
So this one is... It's actually 1912. And it is a plain date. It was that one. So yeah, it's one of the coins that's going to Rick Snow this week unless somebody wants to buy it right now. That was also... This one is going to Rick. No, it's a BU. The camera just doesn't want to focus. The 1898 BU V-nickel. The barber half, that I think this one's an AU.
Money, question mark.
On which one, the dime? One second. Is it this one? The price on that barber dime is 175 bucks. The price on the barber half is 85.
How much for the V-nickel?
Hang on. Let me just do this real quick. There was that one. That was the quarter, not the half. That one. V-nickel. Oh, V-nickel's an AU, not a BU, sorry. That's the V-nickel. That's the Buffalo nickel. It's actually a type 2. That's a typo. It's a type 2 Buffalo nickel.
Yeah, put type 2. I'll change it.
And the price on that one's wrong, so actually ignore that one. I forgot that this is the old non-corrected version of it. So ignore that. Barber half. Was there a half or was it just a quarter?
Right here.
Yeah, there is a half. Barber half is 150 bucks.
That's the walking liberty.
And there's the Walking Liberty.
And then you need to have Franklin too. Somewhere.
And then give me a sec. Let me get the corrected version of that Buffalo, because that was when it was still had the mistakes on it. Go away. Buffalo. Oh, wait. I linked you the wrong Buffalo. The Buffalo I linked you was the one that sold. So this is the actual Buffalo here.
And the quarter.
So Adam Jam, you want to buy the barber quarter? This one? Yeah, Westside, that's the one that you bought. It's the 38D.
Okay.
Okay, that's going to Adam Jam. We need to make like an insert or something for it. All right, give me a sec.
After the stream. Not now.
Kind of all over the place at the moment here. Okay, well. Barber quarter. That was 1916D. Barber quarter. 100% silver AAU. 85. To Adam Jam. Sorry, I'm having to reference a second sheet and then transfer the information to this week's sheet, so bear with me.
You didn't do it.
Crap, I already took it out off.
I don't remember either.
All right, and then Aaron wanted to know, will I take 100 for the vehicle? I could go 110 on it, on the V-nickel. That would be the lowest I could go.
Nickel.
Oh, and then the other one I forgot to put up is that one. So, all right, out of all these, here's the barber half. 1910S VF. It does have a scratch on, so I have it on the cheek, so I have it priced as a fine at $150. That's just that scratch right there. If it didn't have that scratch, that'd be like a $300 coin.
I'll take the nickel.
You got it. Give me a sec. Here's the Walking Liberty half, 1943 Jim BU, 110 bucks. Of course, that Barber dime.
That's $175 for BU.
God, I wish I had the scope. Ugh.
I'm gonna move it closer.
Here is the Standing Liberty quarter. 1917 Type 1.
It's the EF.
It's EF 135. And the Buffalo nickel, the correct Buffalo nickel, the 1938 Denver BU. Jim BU, 45 bucks. All right, let me get that V-nickel down on there for Aaron. Where'd it go?
I think he closed it. That's not it.
There we go. All right, so that was V-nickel, V-nickel, V-nickel. 1898. You going for 110 to Aaron. All right, was there anything else out of that stuff? I wouldn't be able to hold it, Westside, because I have to get this money to Rick for the money I owe him. So unfortunately, with these coins, anybody that buys them, you got to pay for it now.
Don't forget that.
Now, what I can do is, when I sell him the stuff, if I can manage to sell them this, you know, not have to sell that one to him and get the money I owe him, then I can let you know, and then I will do the payments on it for you. If I end up not having to sell him that particular coin.
Don't forget those. You were on those.
This is where we're at.
Yeah.
All right, back to this sale. Yeah, okay. If I'm able to, I will let you know. All right, next up for this list is the 1957 Roosevelt dime BU full band. $12. Yeah, definitely. Considering I, you know, selling them to Rick, I'm going to be selling them to him for dealer prices, so that helps me out more. All right, moving on to the 1976 clad proof dime. Going for $4.
Yes.
This one is a cameo. Now, there were a few other coins in that bag too. That's going to Rick. If anybody wants to see what else is in there at the end. It's like all those higher end Indian cents that I've had over the last few weeks are in there, and a few other little things. All right, moving on. 2 quarters. $3 for that one. I'll do $3 for that one. Going to Doug for $3.
Congrats, Doug.
All right, now we're on 2 quarters. '76 clad proof Washington. For $4. I should do that one for 3 too if anybody wants her for 3. Doug says he'll take it for 3. Going to Doug for 3. All right, next up, I've got the 1999 state quarters. These are clad proofs this time. They're not silver proofs like usual. So Pennsylvania, Georgia, Delaware, New Jersey, Connecticut, or I'll do $15 for the set. So it makes them $3 each for the set. Make you do the whole set. Here's your Pennsylvania, Georgia, Delaware, New Jersey, and your Connecticut. Anybody?
I've rated your hair.
Somebody get these so I can get them out of here.
That seems so dark.
Because,
Not over.
yeah, there's not the light over here from the scope. All right, moving on.
Even on the pad, it seems like it's dark.
Next up, 1912S Barber $half, 90% silver in good, going for $30. This is one of the better dates of the higher dates.
They're almost done.
I do have a little wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make an offer on it.
$25.
I can do 25 on it. Going to MJ for 25. Gratzer. All right, next up, some Kennedy halves.
And they're not the silver.
Starting off with the 76 clad proof. Doug, if you want for this one for $3 too, so you have the set, I'll give you this one for $3 too. Since you already got the dime and the quarter.
You have another one too.
And going to Doug
Oh, it's the plain date.
for the $3. All right, and also from 1976, we have the BU plain date going for $2. Anybody? All right, moving on. Next one up, we got two available. These are the 83 Denvers. These are the no mint set year. 82 and 83 did not release mint sets. So they're circulated only.
I guess that's what I'm doing more.
These are $4 each. Anybody? Both BUs. All right, moving on. Next up, this one we have 4 available. These are 22 Philadelphia Kennedy halves. These are BUs. And going for $3 each.
Three on the 1983.
Yeah, I can do that, Doug. 183 going to Doug for 3. Congrats, sir. Anybody on the 22s? $3 each. Beautiful BUs. If anybody wants all 4, I'll do all 4 for 8. All right, moving on. All right, the Silver Ike went in pre-sale. So the next item up is the 73S Clad Ike Proof. Going for $5.
It's proof cameo. You can see the camera in it.
Anybody? Alright, moving on. Here's the next piece of your collection, Doug. The 76 Ike Proof. Going for $5.
Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Alright, moving on. I can do that one for $4. 76 Ike going to Doug for $4.
Congrats, Doug.
Alright, last coin on the list. Granted, it's one from one of the most hated series in U.S. coins. 1980 S Susan B. Anthony dollar BU. Going for $5. I think people are way too hard on this series. All right, Aaron, you said you wanted to see the Israels again, right?
Yes. It is.
Since you missed them.
Is everyone even still here?
Mr. Aaron. All right, recap. We still got the pure silver casino token, the $7 gaming token. We still got some of the Germany. The Denmark coin is still here. The 2006 3/9 fine silver Liberia. The Netherlands Antilles 1 Gulden. Both the Hungaries are still available. One of the Austrias. France. Of course, a bunch of the Israel. Australia, 50 cent is still available. The Sweden, 5 kroner. And then the Greece, India, and Mexico coins. Nope, not the Mexico. The Greece and India coins are both still available. Did anybody want to see those again? Or for the first time if you missed them? Tell me a country. Aaron probably dipped out after buying that V-nickel. He's probably like, oh, there went all my money.
Hold on. Click on it.
You have to do it this way.
he's still there.
Well, his chat's still active. That doesn't mean he's at the computer.
Yeah, that's true. Alright.
Alright, and then American, the Lincoln Steel Cent. 2001 Jefferson Proof Nickel. One of the piece metal proofs. 2 of the Western Water proofs. The 57 Roosevelt dime. The 99 State Clad Proof set.
The Kennedys.
The 76 Plain Date Kennedy. One of the 83 Kennedys, the 22 Kennedys, and then, of course, the dollar coins you all just saw.
Does anybody want to see any of those?
Did anybody want to see any of that?
Alright. Last chance. Alright.
All right, we were going to get out of here then.
Bye, guys.
Everybody, thanks for coming out. I will be back on Friday with the next episode of Cheapskate Coin Talk. Yes, sir. So everybody have a great night. I will see you guys on Friday. As always, give me a bit to get the invoices out. Don't forget Doug and Westside. You guys are going to have your due payments added to these invoices. So, hey, everybody have a great night.